Hi Leo, how are you? I'm good, thank you. My name is Carol Lisette, and I am here with your October 2023 Manifestation Activation Tarot reading. Okay, here I will go through and I will find out what frequencies you're working with in your current manifestations, Leo. You're always manifesting. So, whatever you feel with your big, strong emotions, and whatever you're thinking about the most, these are the things that you're bringing into you, whether you know it or not. So, my mission is to bring your heart and your mind into coherence so that you can be in control of your own life, of your own manifestations, so that you can feel like everything that you're doing is purposeful, is meaningful. And, it is. So, okay, Leo, before we get started, I'm going to clear the space, ground myself, and set my pure intentions. And those intentions are that everybody here at this reading finds some type of solace from the world that makes you think you don't have control, when in reality, your entire world is in your hands. If you would enter into this energetic exchange, Leo, for the greatest good of everybody involved, then let's please get started, okay? Thank you. Let's go for the light here, Spirit, please. Oh, so much. I'm getting so much energy, Leo. By the way, I'm a Leo rising. Okay. Oh, it's so much energy. It's taking me days to get to your reading. It's taking me days to balance my own Leo energies out so that I could do this properly with you guys. Okay, so thank you for your patience if you've been reading. If not, just know my inner Leo demanded that I bake bread, that I do some intense skincare, and that I command a few spaces before I got on here. So if any of those things mean anything to you, but let's get started sooner than later. Spirit, ground me. Thank you. Tell me the truth here. Thank you, everyone. I hope that maybe my energy manipulation helps you, since you're being so patient. Thank you. Okay, headspace, please. Okay, Leo, you've got the solar plexus chakra in your mind space, the principle of mentalism in your heart space. You have got delight. This is the principle of polarity. When it comes to manifestation, I'm talking about hermetic principles here, okay? And then the correspondence between your heart and your mind is your inner compass, which is your heart chakra. Wonderful, beautiful. So Leo, you're going to be manifesting, I see already, with your emotions. Wow. Okay. And what you can change, the principle of cause and effect, you have perception. Okay. What can't change? What won't change here, please, Spirit? What won't change here for my Leo? Coherence. And your dance of destiny is allowance, and your overall vibration is the root chakra. okay? What I'm gonna do before I activate and read this stuff to you and, you know, show you the geometry, because seeing the geometry and the colors is gonna help your subconscious to later on tap into these frequencies during your active or restive meditations, Leo, okay? All right, put this away. So I'm gonna clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith system here, okay, sweetheart? Oh, Leo, you just sit there and shine while I do this. Oh. I could, Leo, just return that stuff to sender. But a lot of these energies that are coming to me are from you, the viewer, since time and space are not real. So, you know, I'm a healer. I can clean you. I can clean your energy from anywhere. And I'm not cleaning your energy. You didn't ask me to do that. But by entering into this energetic exchange with me, you are asking me to read your energies. And so this is what you see me doing, is working the energies out, tuning myself into them frequentially, instead of just returning them back to you, because then I would only have my own perspective, and I would like to get this into some coherence for you, which coherence is in what you can't change. Let's go. Pride. It's a good pride. It's a good pride. Okay. Six of Swords, King of Wands, the Emperor, the Magician, the Empress, Leo, oh my goodness, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I don't want to get too excited, but you got some super majors right here. Yay. Okay, let's get on with it. So your solar plexus chakra is the energy that you're working in your mind space, which is the principle of mentalism. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Okay, it's paired with the Six of Swords, rather. I see Leo. Wow. This is some serious, serious resolve. This is your beautiful color too, the color of the sun. This is really serious resolve here with the Six of Swords. This is the Fountain deck, by the way. Hydrate. Leo, this is what I see. I don't even see drama. I don't even see this being kickstarted by drama. I see you just, okay, so the Leo that I'm reading for here has got a great sense of self, okay? Your confidence is unparalleled. I see, like, nobody's gonna throw you off. And so when I said that I didn't see any conflict or anything, well, that's not true, because the Six of Swords, it does carry along with it this. The story is that there was a lot of mental conflict. There was like a lot on your mind. I see a lot on the Leo's mind. Thoughts. And I'm seeing a not really healthy filter for those thoughts. So, and it, not even that there wasn't a healthy filter for those thoughts. I don't even see that there was the acknowledgement of a necessity for a filter. What I'm feeling here is that you are a person who wasn't always very selective, and suddenly all of the thoughts, everything became an overwhelm in some way, shape, or form. I'm feeling the universe stepping in here and giving Leo the resolve to move along, move forward, to choose how they want to think, what exactly they want to think about, and to leave the rest. And I'm feeling like before I started, when I was pre-shuffling and meditating, I was having to clear, like I was doing this. I was also having to pick certain thoughts and cast others. So, and this is all happening like here with me physically, but also with me on the astral. So I can't tell you exactly which thoughts they were, but I am cognizant of that being what I was doing. So that's where a lot of this is coming from too. With the Six of Swords, Swords has to do with thoughts. These people are just, well, there's one of them is wrapped up in a blanket. So the picture, it's usually depicted that these people are tired, they're exhausted, and they're leaving things behind, starting anew, you know. This is what I see here, and I see confidence. Moving forward, Leo, what we have in the heart space is the principal, the principal polarity, because emotions have different poles to them, but I equate this to the heart space because of those emotions, okay? The frequency of the light supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Paired with the King of Wands. Ooh. Do you see? Can you see? Oh, it's not that great. I'll put pictures up, okay, guys? Let's see, is that better? I don't know. I'll just put pictures up in the community tab for you. Okay, so the King of Wands is paired here in your heart space with the light. So you're feeling great, intense joy and happiness, okay? And the King, this is not the Knight. So when I see the Knight of Wands, I'm thinking impulsivity. I'm seeing, like with the Knight, yeah, you see action, you see impulsivity. But with the King of Wands knows how to harness and direct that fiery Wands energy. Yeah, the King of Wands is controlled. Yeah, and this is perfect. See, because he's the king. He's running things, okay? This is when it comes to thought filters, this is like the ideal. The king is the boss. The king has to keep a lot of stuff going on. And with the experience, with it, like as somebody is becoming a king or rising through their foolish journey to get to whatever station they hold in life, okay, that is that journey, that rising, that experience of their foolish journey is what becomes, where you become the thing. In this case, regal. In this case, the king. In this case, the ruler. And the ruler understands that there are some small details that cannot be even fussed with or paid any attention to. The King of Wands was once a knight. He understands the damage that he can do, I feel, by coming in quickly and leaving. The King of Wands understands his influence on the world, is what I'm seeing. And the King of Wands, now that he understands his influence in the world, oh my gosh, he is executing it delightfully. This is so confident. Leo, you are so confident in holding yourself up so well. Done with this mental whatever, extra mental things, extra thoughts. And this is what I see here with the King of Wands in the heart space. Now this is the mind space, and I'm telling you that when I was meditating, I was feeling like I was plucking, moving things from the mind space of the Leo. But here with the heart, I am feeling a discernment, I'm feeling a natural understanding of this person, of you. I'm seeing that you are, see, the light also indicates like very natural flow state to me. So I'm seeing that it's very natural. Right now, Leo, you're in this natural understanding, this natural discernment. It's almost like because of your experiences up until now, because of whatever this journey is that has led you here in the mind and the heart space. I'm seeing that you're so delighted, and there's just an innate knowing of the amount of energy to put into your connections, into your emotional connections, your energy and motion, the emotions that you are now projecting into the world for your Leo, yes, for your life. This is happening on different planes. You're operating on many levels of consciousness, at least 3, and 4 for some. So what I'm saying is that let's move forward. The story will unveil, because you guys got me on 10 over here. It's okay with me. This is beautiful. Now, Spirit, tell me, what can I say here to Leo to help them? Now, let's focus. I think that, if you're feeling confident, that's good. So let's not, you're not going to let anybody tell you anything about, what you know, about who you are, about your own core beliefs. I see an energy emitting off of you where nobody would even question that, where nobody would even have the gall to do this. So don't worry, and if anybody has the thought, so if there's any defensiveness, I suppose. And then here, yes. Well, I want you to continue to feel delighted, okay? Because this is high energy, and there's a lot of major arcanas. So I'm also seeing power. When there's high energy surging, when there's this current, sometimes you can get irritated. If a current is interrupted, there's a little spark, so there may be a tendency for some people, maybe, they might get on your nerves when you're in your delighted phase, because they don't understand it, because they're not vibrating where you are. And then in the correspondence, you've got the heart chakra with the Emperor. So this is what I'm saying. This is power energy. And sometimes people in power are just like, don't bother me, I'm focusing, or, you have a lot going on at once. So, okay, so in the hearts, in the correspondence between the two, also where you're projecting, your ideas into reality, this is the heart chakra number 4. Okay, and I see so the solar plexus chakra is number 3, so I'm seeing a nice progression here. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Heart chakra. Okay. Paired here with the Emperor. The Emperor is another major arcana. Okay. And you see him holding, can you see him? Do you see how he's holding that up? See, he's focused. He's focused, man. He's got his entire heart chakra open. He's delighting in this. He's able to be like that because his solar plexus is so centered. Not only is he holding up all of this here, but he's also looking to the side. This is a very centered Leo, and I see that you are manifesting with your emotions. So it is imperative, Leo, that you stay in your high vibration. It is imperative that you have your, your high vibe playlist on deck. It's important that you have whatever it is, whatever your favorite crystal in your purse, whatever it is. Since I'm a channeler, I change channels, and I have to do certain things to switch my mind. I have programmed now certain movements and behaviors to switch my state of of consciousness or my focus at that time on a very mundane level, because I do have such trouble with transitions. So I've had to, consciously put in markers for myself for when I notice a certain feeling. I need to then get into my high vibe. And this is what I'm asking for you to figure out how to do that for yourself, sweetheart, okay? Because, and I don't doubt, Leo, because this is Emperor energy, this is Aries energy, self-starter energy, okay? This is, and then King energy, more fire energy, more passion. So moving forward, you have in the principle of cause and effect. What can you change? You have number 35, perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Paired with the magician. My Leo in the light has everything. I see that you can cast illusions right now. So this is for the Leo in the light, okay? And sometimes illusions are useful, especially so like illusions can also have to do with redirection of certain things. This is the frequency of perception with the magician. The magician is number 1, directly after the Fool. The magician doesn't necessarily have exactly what they want, but they have exactly what they need to get what they want. All of the elements the magician has. And I see this with you, Leo. Look at this guy's face too. He's like, well, what do I want to do here? There's a knowledge here that this magician knows they could change the perception of anything. So as long as you're being delighted here, if you're sure with yourself, if you're a Leo in the light, then yes, I'm seeing you here have the ability to influence large groups of people or isolated groups of people. I'm seeing here that you may be also reflecting to people whatever when you approach a person, Leo, and some aspect of them is prominent to your awareness, that's going to reflect back to this person. Just like whatever you notice about a person is going to reflect back to them, because you're such a bright shining mirror. So this is what's happening right now. I see this with the magician, almost the ability for Leo to vibe, to resonate with whomever or whatever situation they come across. I'm seeing this Leo able to tune in and also understand the perception of others from other points of view with meditation. And also you can use alchemy, your crystals, whatever, however you do your practices, darling. But I am seeing this, and words are inadequate sometimes, really, truly, here, right now. Words are inaccurate. They're probably not even worth accessing. My guides are saying that you are going to have to really feel this if you're going to understand it, because in the principle, what you can't change, you've got the Empress. With coherence is number 13. How many people in a coven number 13 is important here? I see your power, Leo. Clear it. Let's clear it. Oh, please. There's this feminine energy here with the Empress coming through. Thank you for your patience. So let's get this read. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Coherence. So there's a lot of masculine energy here, although the heart is open and there's a lot of delightful stuff going on. This solar plexus centeredness. I'm seeing the man on the Magician card here. Sharp lines in this Emperor card. And the Six of Swords as well. So, well, what you can't change is the necessity for this feminine Empress energy to balance this out. So this is something that you're going to have to tap into. This is such a very strong card, darling Leo. Okay, so when I read with this particular spread, we all have contracts that we write for ourselves. We write in certain experiences into our life experience before we come here. Things we say that we're going to do in the path of our highest good are destiny cards. That's what these are, the destiny cards. These major arcana in these particular readings are things that you wrote into your contract for yourself to experience. And so, Leo, I want you to know that the way I perceive you, the way I'm feeling you, is somebody who has been actually, your spirit has been actually waiting for this moment your whole life. I'm here reading for somebody on their destiny path. Always, this is how I see things, okay? I see you always in your highest light. But right now, with these major arcanas coming up, this Magician, the Emperor, and then the Empress following right after with coherence. And I was saying that my entire point is to help you bring your idea and your control over your reality into some type of coherence, your dreams and your desires and your thoughts into coherence here on the 3D realm. And I see a lot of action, movement, I see creation, I see feelings, big feelings. You're going throughout your day and you're probably just delighting in your experiences with the universe and other beings. Feeling that passion, but knowing where to also open that, like think your strength card, Leo. Okay, I see you embodying the strength card here. Knowing when to display your power and strength and knowing when to kind of hold it back. And that is actually what this Emperor and this Empress cards are showing me on an even higher scale. There's going to be a lot going on. I see that, Leo, you're going to be very busy, darling. You're going to be busy and you're going to need this feminine, motherly, nurturing energy to come in and quell. And it's an ebb and flow. Life, there's an ebb and flow of life, and with action as well. There's only so much action that you take until you need to do some resting. So, and then allow these things that you set into motion to make their motions and make their cycles and come back around to you. And I see so much delightful, passionate energy. I see such a centered, strong, confident person that I'm seeing that that's going to be a little difficult for you to calm down your energies. Like, calm down. Because it's exciting and it's powerful and it's just, it's nice. I see this like I'm reading for somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm reading for somebody who has got a plan, who's got a plan for their life. I'm reading for somebody who has deliberately opened up their heart, somebody who deliberately is feeling these ways. These are deliberate experiences. And so you probably wanted this power. You wanted control over your life. You wanted all of these extra thoughts in the air to not bombard you. You wanted to choose and pick and, go through it. Take control. Have the experiences that you want. I see. And So that was actionable. You took action and got there. But this is just spirit saying, listen, you do also need this Empress energy though, darling. You, Leo, at this time, Leo, while you're able to be this powerful to work with glamours or illusions and things like this, or just resonate with people to get their understanding of things and then resonate back up into your own body, this is what I'm seeing. Or somebody who can, you know, resonate with music easily, be up in that music and then come back into their body. Somebody who can, knows how to control, funnel their fire energy with this King of Wands. Plans, action, manipulation, strategy, fun. So, but that's why, my love, you need, if it's gonna come into coherence, there's no changing. Also the necessity, Leo, to slow down sometimes, okay? We'll see how, I'm gonna see how to do that, okay, darling? Hydrate. Ew. My little band-aids. I'm like trying to cover. I hurt myself, so I have these little band-aids. Ay. Okay, Leo, in your Dance with Destiny, the principle of rhythm, you have got number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Number 9, allowance. Okay, paired with the Queen of Swords. You know, so with this delightful King of Wands energy and all of this like just phallic, just manly energy going on over here. Yeah, and so swords are still masculine, but this is the Queen. So this is thoughts, and the Queen's got this reputation of having a particularly difficult life, and thus does not deal with people who try to get over on her or try. When the Queen of Swords notices a person, because like, okay, Queen of Swords is holding court, right? And people are coming to her. When she notices, okay, one of her subjects, the Queen of Swords will notice the entities that her subjects are also battling as her subjects are communicating with her and, you know, putting forth their pleas, whatever. The Queen of Swords is in an elevated headspace where she can see you as a person, love you as the person as you are, whole, your highest self, but also can see that other layer of you that is here, you know, battling to stay in a higher consciousness like all of us are. And also she can see the entities that are holding a person down, keeping a person in this denser energy. And so I'm seeing that this is what Leo is. This is kind of your disposition just now when you're going through your day with your rhythms, with your rituals, your habits, or, you know, your circadian rhythms. It could be any rhythm, okay, any rhythm. If you're a dancer, if you recite, if you're whatever it is, rhythm is in everything, okay? We all have our own particular rhythms. Whatever you're doing, there's just a very, very pointed focus on allowance, on what you allow and what you don't. And this has to do with just also like this is just to expedite things too. Like in your life, if you notice the entity, you've got to cut it off. And sometimes they're like sometimes the Queen of Swords will hurt people, but it is this way they'll fall back in line. Their egos will have to somehow notice their own entities and deal with that. The Queen of Swords can't be bothered with it. So although the Queen of Swords is this feminine and also loving, nurturing energy, okay, truly she can understand your mind. I see you, Leo, understanding people's minds and their battles, what they're doing in their mind. And so this is compassionate. I want you to know that sometimes, now Leo, communication is super important. Make sure that you're communicating with people clearly and concisely, okay? You don't have to cater to people's levels of consciousness, but you do need to do your part and communicate with these people. Now, what happens after said communication in your daily rhythms with whatever you're interacting with, there's going to be some people who need to just let some of that stuff burn off if they want to be in your energetic field. And, you also, Leo, had to really go through this maintenance, this mind maintenance, this energetic maintenance, and cut out entities, okay? Cut out extra thought forms and put in place certain ways to manage yourself. And I see that this is going to be happening. People may not take it well, but please just continue to be delighted, okay? Nobody will be upset with you or be treating you in this Queen of Wands energy. No, or this Queen of Swords energy. People are going to be seeing you from your heart. Your heart is what's radiating right now, okay? The correspondence between your mind and your heart is your heart chakra. So this delightful King of Wands energy, I'm sure, is what you're being perceived of outwardly, and because what's happening in your heart is going to definitely be showing. But there's going to be feelings hurt. Be graceful, be poised, not too apologetic, but, moving forward is what I see. Okay, moving forward. Well, I need to cleanse. I see, Leo, you don't like that. You don't want to hurt anyone, especially since you're going to be delighted. You're like, it's like when you're in like this great flow state and you have to do something super inconvenient, that's a buzzkill. So don't allow the necessity to kind of be short and direct with people to kill your vibe, especially if people might gossip or something about it or be snappy with their words. No big deal, Leo. You've got really big things going on over here, and you just have boundaries to maintain, okay? So moving forward, and your overall vibration, you've got the root chakra. So you're vibrating so high with your heart and your mind, your solar plexus and your heart. You've got your mind on the solar plexus. You're centered. But now your overall frequency is the root chakra. It's number 1. So, okay, I see Leo like standing there. but 8 of Swords, what is this? The 8 of Swords has to do with choosing not to see certain things. Like the ability this person can just take the mask off. Wait, you don't want to see something. Something having to do with your root chakra. I'm feeling this, that you're like ignoring something. Okay, because this person can take that blindfold off and then they can see the swords and just kind of move them out of the way and walk out of the circle. Yeah. So, okay, you are completely rooted, and I think that you don't want anything to shake you. So there might be some old things, old relationships, old connections, relationships The only thing that could really bother you like this is if something could affect your life. I see your head hanging. You're afraid of something. You're rooted and you're confident, but there's something that you don't want to look at. But we're going to take a look, okay, Leo? So I'm going to go ahead and clear and ground, and I'm going to get some more clarification here with the Rider-Waite-Smith again. And then after we go through those clarifications, I'll get some channeled messages for you. And then as this video is uploading, I will go through and activate all of these frequencies for you, Leo. I hope that you find them of use. Okay, moving forward, clear it, spirit, for the light. Whew. Spirit, for Leo, please. Let's give some maybe more practical advice here for the Leo. I don't know. Spirit, whatever comes through, please. This is not healthy to ignore. If you are vibrating so high to have this ability for like illusion casting, things like this, it's not good. It's not good to be avoiding things. It's not good because you're powerful. And so when somebody has a lot of balls spinning in the air, and one of those bowls is cracked but you don't want to look at it, you're just going to be having shit. Like it's a liability, Leo, is what I'm seeing, that there's a liability. You're very grounded right now. You're very centered. And you're very powerful. And you're very deliberate, Leo. So whatever you're ignoring or feeling fearful to address, that is a liability. That is a point of entrance for other entities. This fear space is a breeding ground for the ego, unhealthy ego things. I had to say it. Sorry. Thank you. I had to tell you guys, so I came here to tell you guys. So don't be afraid, okay? For the light here. Help my Leo viewer, please, Spirit. Help my Leo viewer, please, Spirit. Oh, you've got the Six of Earth with the solar plexus chakra and the Six of Swords. This is another six here. The Six of Earth has got to do with balance. It says, this is coins, okay? This is the principle of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. It's got this beautiful green color, just like the heart chakra. And then the gold with the solar plexus. Beautiful card for you, Leo. Beautiful, I love it. Okay. This is very good. Six of Swords. Let's get all the cards. Oh, here's one. Okay. in your heart space with the frequency of the light. You've got this King of Wands with the Queen of Water. Now finally some kind of cool water I see. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving, thank goodness. This is going to be a wonderful segue for the Empress to come through. She's going to need the support in your heart space. This is good. So relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So don't forget, while you are being passionate, while you are going through, your experiences and really just loving them, being in your own delighted world, let's please make sure, because this is still regal, I'm not asking you to do anything out of your comfort zone. I'm asking you to be tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving with yourself first and foremost here. This is very important. There is a necessity for the feminine energy, Leo, to come into this manifestation, soften things up, and create a warm, energetic, kind of grounding, breeding ground here, place for your things to come into fruition. A warm place where there's love and a tender ebb and flow of love in this safe, guarded place of delight with this King of Wands, keeping it safe for everybody to be delighted here in your life, in your experiences. This has to do with your emotional experiences. This is also you needing to be empathetic with others, okay? Tender-hearted with yourself. This is good for you. I'm glad it came. Moving forward, in the correspondence between your heart and your mind, your inner compass, trying to get your inner compass balanced out. Ooh, what is this? Shit, I'll return that to sender. Thanks for your patience. In the correspondence between your heart and your mind, what are you projecting into the world here, Leo, okay? Your heart chakra is wide open. You're using your emotions to project into the world. With this Emperor energy, I don't see this is a lighthearted reading. I try to be lighthearted with you, but let me tell you something. When you're sitting down and wanting to put your life together, I'm seeing you very serious, like this Emperor, okay? And there's this Five of Air. This is the Five of Swords. This is more swords. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So as you're holding everything up here, okay, and I told you, like, his gravity is centered with his solar plexus. He's able to stand up like this, even looking the other way. He's looking around, using his emotions, opening his heart chakra, running his choices. I see the Emperor running his choices through his heart space, breathing in through the heart space all the time, constant to avoid this confliction that will inevitably come. Just like you saw me having to banish some type of conflicting energy, this is what I'm seeing. This ability to do this. Yes, you've learned from situation. You don't, just like I was telling you about the Queen of Swords, how she can see people's entities. The Emperor, come on, this is the Emperor. So he can see that on probably an even, broader scale. So, you're going to be sitting down, doing your scripting, really choosing. You're going to sit down, you're going to choose what you want, okay? Details. And this is going to happen because it's the Emperor. And what you cannot change is the Empress. Look, after you watch this reading, okay, I would really highly suggest that you search your heart for something that you want to experience, sweetheart, because I'm going to help you do that by activating this, by opening this portal. I've done it. Search your heart. and try to resonate with these things, darling. Okay, this Five of Air, this Five of Swords, this is some conflict, but I don't see that it's going to bother you too much. Okay, sweetie, let's move forward. So in what you can change here, perception with the Magician, you've got the Queen of Earth. Oh, you've got all of the queens here. Queen of Water, Earth, and Air. You don't have the Queen of Fire, but you've got the King of Fire. Yes. Leo, you're gonna have fun. Like, if you want fun, you're gonna have fun. If you want your experience, you're gonna have it, sweetie. Just take yourself seriously and take this seriously, okay? So let's go forward. So with this perception and the Magician, you've got the Queen of Earth. So this is gonna be your advice now from Spirit. Be this way when you're working with this energy. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. So I'm seeing Leo who has got their masculine energy on lock, okay, elevated, all the things. Now I'm seeing the universe now complimenting you with this feminine energy coming to you. Some things are happening probably to make you tap into your feminine energy a little more. This is the universe bringing this to you, is what I'm feeling, is that you did a really great job. You weren't like, worried about the details, like, I'm too worried about, masculine things, no detail. No. You were focused. And now this is the spirit, this is the universe, bringing equilibrium to you. Okay, good job. So make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. This is a necessity. Also, don't be just using your magic, okay? Don't be just tapping into your magic for the heck of it, or because that's what you're used to doing. Be sensible with it. Enjoy your experiences. Be creative with your experiences, okay? You're not a one-trick pony. You are able to do this in many different ways. So make sure you're doing it in an integritous way. Take time to make sure that's happening. And this is another way that you're going to be grounding everything that you want. Any changes that you want, okay? For the Leo and the light. I love you, Leo. Let's move forward. So you have got number 13, coherence with the Empress, okay? And we've got these other queens kind of coming through, like, don't worry, I got you, my Empress, I got you, like, we're going to support you. We're going to help Leo with their emotions and grounding their emotions, and we're even going to help Leo with their boundary setting with the swords. Don't worry. And then there's this Knight of Air, like, oh, we are not going to worry. The Knight of Air is very serious about these boundaries. Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Tireless, really. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So, okay, well, what I see is this, you're not going to be able to change it. So your daily rhythm, I see the Queen of Swords here with you, okay? And, the way that you're allowing, whatever, like, your interactions to go, however you allow them to go. Well, you choose, like, this is an energy that's with you, this Queen of Swords energy, but this Knight of Air energy is, like, what you can't change. So what I'm seeing is that if you weren't going to be kind or feminine, if you weren't going to be loving about it, setting the Queen can set loving boundaries that are unquestionable. She's got this perfect kind of love balance between love and discipline. Well, the thing is, like, if you don't sit in that feminine energy, the Knight of Swords is going to come through and just be honest and just cut. This is extra protection from the universe while you're attuning and keeping this Empress energy for in between your active manifestation. If you're, like, too tired, or if there's somebody whose entities are out of control, this is Spirit giving you kind of like a little warning, letting you know, don't worry. If people are not respecting your boundaries, we're going to help you. Spirit's going to help you. Keep doing your best, okay? And your rhythm, and your daily rhythm, what you can, your excuse me. Okay. So with this allowance, it's the Four of Air, okay? This is usually having to do with third eye chakra opening, rest after a battle, rest, regenerative rest, okay? Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So, okay, so if when you're going through your life, you're having your interactions, your experiences, and, again, if people are going to be hard to deal with, whatever, you're going to go into meditation. You're going to be safe. You don't have to hold up this queenly mantle all the time. Now I see this. Spirit saying, when you put down this queenly mantle, should you need to do so, and lay some firm boundaries with people, you've got the Knight of Air protecting you no matter what. So should you need to go into meditation, darling, with this Four of Air, you're safe to do so, is what I'm saying. And I think it's needed. There's a necessity for this active meditation, because there is something that you don't want to look at, you don't want to face. And I'm seeing here moving forward that it's a decision. So root chakra, you're rooted, but there's something that will affect your root chakra, some significant change, some significant decision that you must make here, I see. And it's got to come from the heart. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. This is what I see here. Hydrate. Well, I'm seeing that there's entities coming back to call. Some of your demons will come to call again. They're going to come and try to mess with you. The Six of Swords is where we started in your mind space, and you got yourself centered and confident with your solar plexus chakra, okay? So what this is saying is too much going on. You need to make a decision. And then these swords, these 8 swords, I'm seeing this, when you truly find the resolve, Leo, to elevate and change your life, that's when the universe, your entities, your demons will come to call. They will come so quickly to see if you really knew the lesson, to see if they can continue to leech off of your beautiful energy. No, Leo, don't do it, okay? You're rooted. I want you to know that you're rooted, but your energy maintenance, your spiritual cleaning, your mind maintenance, your cybernetic maintenance, your programming, okay, limiting old coding. That is maintenance. The same way that we maintain our homes and our chores and whatever, even more prominent, even more important is it for you to be maintaining your energetic field. Clear, do energy sweeps, whatever works for you. Burn incense, smudge, wash your doors, all these little things that you can implement into your everyday. When you wash your floor, take them out, sweep from the front to the back, sweep everything out of the back. When you mop from the back to the front, toss the water out into the street. Do these things symbolically, or however you do them. The meaning is yours, and the power comes from the meaning in your heart. You've got all this heart chakra stuff going on. These are just my ways to ask you to make sure that you're doing do you see me cleaning myself with Agua Florida? I'm having to do energetic maintenance and sweeping. Now we're in the middle of this open portal, so this is a lot stronger. I'm not doing this all day long, but what I'm saying is that all day long there is a lower level of energy flow maintenance going around all the time. And if you're so delighted and in flow and you're so centered this way about it, then you know that. And I need you to take me seriously and take yourself seriously, and don't fall into this old programming of I need to make a decision. There's so many ideas. There's so much going on. Blah blah blah. No, slow down, slow down, slow down. You are okay to slow down and go into meditation through your day. Through your day, if you're noticing anxiety, if you're noticing your heart rate speed up, your breath catch, if you're noticing any energetic blocks in your body, like what I noticed earlier, and I had to banish it. Those are your energy sweeps. Okay, this is what I'm asking you to just keep up, because I don't see that there's like a particular, I don't see like any auras or any workings against you, like, or anything like this. This is just your old entities, old habits coming to call, and this is you reiterating to yourself in the universe, no thank you, I like to be in my power, I'm gonna stay rooted, and that is that. This is what I see. Hi, this is nice, thank you. Let's get a wisdom of the oracle card here for you, Leo, my love. I'm so happy that I can activate these frequencies for you guys. I've been working on this for a couple days, I'm so happy that this is happening. This is beautiful, thank you. Let's see, what does Spirit have for you, sweetheart? Let's see. It will be an oracle card that will come along with the number. Vamos a ver. Go the distance. Let me read it for you, okay? It's number 47. Whew, gosh, look at me. Do you see me? I'm like, jeez. This is what I'm saying, like, you're gonna have to stop and ground your energy, because like if you're like this, like sometimes, like, when you're in like high flow state or something, and you're like this, that's when these things can. That's why we have to consciously like grab our energy, because then our entities can kind of come in when we're like. These new energies and everything that you're working with, you get used to them. We calibrate, don't worry. Go the distance, endurance, strength, the long haul. You either are in or calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. This is what I'm saying with the 4 of air, regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Beautiful. Now, prosperity message. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. Wonderful. Thank you, Leo. I love you. Thank you for being here with me, sharing your energy. I will see you next time. Bye.